this channel. And what Gaddafi was asking me, you know, I would have been surprised if it's instantly. So I am not surprised that they did not release him. Now, the book of Biafra, chapter 1, verse 2, that since the days of the kingdom of Biafra suffered violence, and the violence by force. I don't quote from Bible, I quote from our own Biafra. The kingdom of Biafra suffered violence, take it by force. And I want them to know that the fact that they did not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has proven them criminal and guilty, and that free as a bird, that they should release him, and they failed to release him. You know, it is accumulating. When their sins is accumulating, then our celebration will be accumulating. Because when we are going to be celebrating our freedom, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that we are going to dance on the streets. On the street, it's going to be a wonderful celebration, because when it happens, we are going to know that it is the finger of God that did it. It is not man. If it just happened like this, you are going to be surprised. Because the judgment, the way the judgment happened, didn't it? People did not even believe that the Ezu judge will declare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu innocent and free. They were all surprised, including my surprise. So are you going to tell me that Malami knew? He did not know that judge, even the judge himself, I'm sure that they may not even have known that they are going to declare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And so what this imbecile, jackal, janjaweed man could summon is to come and remove acquitted from the discharge. And said acquitted. We're not surprised. But the only thing that is happening to us is that we are loading up our celebration. Know that this is going to be for our own good. Because I always tell people that it can only is over. What happened to us in 1967, it can never happen again. Our names, Ozemena, we mean it, Ozamanme, as far as Biafra is concerned. So that's why the last man standing and make sure that our leader is out and Biafra is actualized. Thank you very much, God. I'm grateful.
God bless you. God bless you. I used to call you the tearing lion of autopilot. You know, you destroy and dismantle those that think they know how to talk. God bless you. You really hit the hammer at the head of the nail. Mazi Kelechi, you know, we said the worst mistake for Buhari government for not releasing our leader, for not obeying court order. You know, we call it worst. From the look of things, it is a worst. The first thing they did the first worst mistake of going to invade his house, and they helped us to really publicize our struggle for going to invade his house. They invaded his house, and that was an advantage to us. And United Nations has also told them to free our leader, and they refused. I see it is also an advantage to us. And you know, our color, the color of our flag is red, black, green, and yellow. Now, if they release our leader, we may give them green and yellow. But as they choose not to release our leader, we may give them red and black. So, when we call it worst mistake, what do you think that make it really worse? Do you see it as a worst mistake? Or what do you think, if it is a worst mistake, how do we benefit from their mistake, as we always do? And the implication you think, and the implication you think that that will come out of it. So you have the mic, Mr. Kelechi Ambrose. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mazi Gaddafi. of Biafra. And I also want to thank our comrades in studio for contributions and the input we have made so far. I want to also appreciate Biafrans, wherever you're watching from. Also, I want to use this medium also to tell you, wherever you are, please subscribe to this channel. We are actually focusing on this channel today, which is Biafra Freedom TV. And so we have to subscribe, and then so that whenever we come here again, and then anytime there's a broadcast from here, you can also get the details and the notification. And I also want to appreciate Biafrans wherever you are. Good evening. My name is Kelechi Ambrose. Also, I want to tell you that we also have the official WhatsApp platform or WhatsApp group of the IPOB Autopilot worldwide. You know,
global network.
It is called Autopilot Global Network. Actually, we're supposed to make it IPOB Autopilot Global Network, but because the space couldn't take it, so we had to put the main name, which reflects IPOB also. So once you see IPOB, sorry, you see Biafra, is it? No, you see an Autopilot Global Network. You know that it is the official WhatsApp group of IPOB Autopilot. Don't be confused. When I posted it in some groups, some people were actually sending messages and insulting and saying so many things and saying so many things. It is not my personal group. I was mandated to open that WhatsApp group on behalf of IPOB Autopilot Media. And the reason why I was mandated is because there was a meeting and it was unanimously agreed that there should be an official. There's the difference between official and private. Official deals with things that concerns collective interest based on our collective platform or grounds. Personal is whatever you do, you open your groups and all of that. But the official is very cogent and important because it actually gives you the cogent messages that you really require for that. You know, so so we want you to go there, Autopilot Global Network. That is our official WhatsApp. Now to the question. You see, there is something that we would be making wrong or taken wrong if we think that if anybody have ever thought that the Nigeria government actually are just moving with a particular plan or program based on just the release of Mazi Nnamdi, and you think that they actually spent the whole money they spent to bring him in and would want to just give him away like that. First of all, we have to understand something. This is a racket. When it comes to the system of mafias, mafioso people, people who are into mafiaism, they always have different ways of trying to subdue and subjugate and get their interest met. Now, these people actually are not ready to play ball in the way you like it. Remember, the target is 2003 election. And for them to actually pass a message that would make you feel like they want to, come to your interest. So sorry for the distraction, please. For them to make you feel like they have your interest, they have to design a template that will give you, a kind of impression that they actually want to toe your line. Now, let me tell you something. Mazi Nnamdi will be released, but the truth about it is that they want to use him to play games with us. They want to actually project the 2023 election and see how they can use this planned acquitted and discharged judgment of the appeal court, which they masterminded. Now, don't forget that they masterminded this judgment. Malami and the Caliphate designed it, gave it to the judge. They are not taken unawares. They know about it. So let's not feel that they are taken unawares and then he comes to now begin to talk about something else. It is a concrete design. It is a racket. They put it to you so that you will have confidence in the courts. Then by the time you have confidence in the courts, they now come with their intention. Remember, I told us last time that it is a takia system. In Quran, it is allowed that takia is used as a weapon to subdue and to manipulate to get the interest of the Fulani or the Islamic agenda. The principle of takia is very, very crucial to the system. By the time they use it on you, which of course they are using it in this regard now, they want that election to hold. But they have to make you feel like they obey court orders and court rules. And so they tell you that they have freed him, they have acquitted him, and then their chief judge or whatever he is called, or whoever he is called, Malami, the attorney general, will now come and say the real language of the caliphate. Now, that real language of the caliphate is to deceive you and keep buying time towards the election. Because if they just come now and the judgment of the court just, is released, and then they just come and release him, it won't really benefit them. Now, after the judgment of the court, it will make you now relax, feeling that, yes, now the court has given the judgment, so now release him. Then on that template, now they begin to tell you there are some things we need the courts to actually sort for us. Now they are using it to buy time, because by the time they go fix a time in the court, you know it's going to move towards December, towards January, and all of that. And then you also believe in that towards that time they are going to release him. So it is a means of trying to manipulate the system so that the election will hold. Now, in the midst of that, they will now begin to talk to some of the saboteurs within us to come and express their minds and begin to pretend as if they want to beg Buhari, or they want to beg the masked man who calls himself president, or beg the caliphate, so that we will be buying time, distracted with all of these. That's why you see some of the politicians in our land will say, oh, no, this is a mistake. The other ones will say, oh, we want to go and beg him so that he will release him. Now, you see all those shenanigans. These are the system, or the racket system of the caliphate, as takia, to mislead the people and to keep buying time. But their response also to what they are doing now will depend on the actions we take. By the time we take some strong actions, they will have no choice than to release him. So they test our abilities, they test our resilience, they test how we respond, and then that will help them to buy time. But if they will look at it also, if it backfires, then they will now use it as a means of really releasing him. But you have to know something. In the platform of truth, what they have made is a mistake. But on their own template, it is a racket. On our own template, it is a mistake. The mistake in the sense that we know that what they have done will actually bring us what we want. But to them, they think that what they have done will actually help them get what they want to achieve. So to them, it is a racket. To us, it is a mistake, because they have actually done something that will bring us and give us what we desire. I'll stop here for now.
Yeah, Mazi Kelechi, thank you. A snake, when you kill a snake, it will still be shaking, it will still be making a move, but it's already dead, it's already dead. I see that what the zoo government is doing, they are like a dead snake that are still trying to show that it can still make a move. But thank you so much. And there's something I want to Biafra watching us today. Our Autopilot Global Network is an official WhatsApp group for every Biafran, for every believer of the truth. That is official network, official WhatsApp group, created as a child of necessity, as a child that were born to solve some issues. That is why this WhatsApp group was created, to solve a problem, to settle some issues, so that this global is owned by you and me, is owned by everybody. It is only controlled by media team. This is official network. So I want each and every one of us to put it to our heart, and also to talk about it in our various platforms. And that is good. That is good. Mazi Sonny Agbarawa, I don't know if you are here. See your this thing be like a pan wine tapper. I mean, sorry. Mazi Sonny Agbarawa, I hope you are available.
I'm with you right on, sir.
Okay. You know, don't you think that disobeying the court order guarantees our woto woto, and it has officially make our woto woto official. It has justify every action that we take. Disobeying the court order, we are not surprised, no doubt, but you know every of their mistake is our advantage, and which they've made another one for disobeying UN and also disobeying their courts, and also disobeying the law in Quran, also disobeying the law in Bible, and the useless law they wrote as the court constitution. So Mazi Akbarawa, don't you think that their mistake guarantees or justifies our woto woto as the code as it is now? So Mazi Akbarawa, and the other disadvantage you see of not obeying the court order, not just court order, the order of United Nations. Anybody
Okay.
against his wish. You know, Nigeria is
Thank
now
you.
a kidnapper. So what do you think you can make out of it? Thank you. You have the mic, Mazi-san.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dear friends all over the world, I salute you and I salute my comrades from their various locations. I can see man and woman. Hey, 247 don't change the man. Don't change the name to man and woman. Wahala dey o. Mazi Okonkwo, I see you. Mazi Raphael, I see you. Mazi Kelechi, I see you. Mazi Gaddafi, I see you. So, to our foot soldiers that are on the comment section that have been making it to bubble, kudos to you all, because without you, our voices will not go far and wide. Ndewo mu Chineke. All right, we are coming out live from Biafran Freedom Voice TV. A lot of people are writing, oh, we are not seeing it from other places. No, 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 no. This is how it's going to be from now on. Today, you see us coming out from here because we want you all to know this platform. So, we encourage you, please, that you should hit the like button and the share and the subscribe button so that you stay updated wherever we come out. That being said, today is what? Today had happened to be Monday. So we appreciate Biafrans as well for their steadfastness and their consistency in doing what multiplies to our freedom. Then, coming down to the zoo Nigeria, as we have it on the screen, mistakes of Buhari government on their defiant of United Nations and appeal court order of one Nigeria Zoo Republic. First of all, let me say that it is good that they have proven to the whole world what they are made of by disobeying the court orders, so that Biafrans and everyone in one Nigeria that have been nailing and crucifying the Biafran people, they will come to understand that we have been vindicated again, and we will continue to be vindicated every day and every minute and every hour. Many must have been disappointed and surprised of recent happenings, but do not be surprised because that is why they are called the Zoological Republic. They must always act as one. But your resilience will also deepen. So if tomorrow now Biafran people goes extra miles, you will understand. Now, when you are talking of justice in the zoo, when Gideon Agaluka was beheaded and his head hung on a spike in Kano or in Kaduna, if I'm not mistaken, there was no justice in one Nigeria. The chief judge that was supposed to have looked over the case was postponing the case till the now said it is only the governor of the state that could preside on the case of Akaloka, because they said, oh, it has entered an intricate point where it has to do with Sharia law enactment. They took it to the governor of the state, and the governor of the state was playing hanky panky with the case. At the end of the day, they now picked out Gideon, beheaded him inside the police command. So was there justice then? No. When the border was killed few months ago, was there justice? No. When they invaded the house of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2017 September, and they killed 30-something people, yes, they told us 20-something. Now, you must understand that when the zoo give you a figure, the figure is not concise enough because there is no database system, and they can never speak the truth. It's over 30-something people that were killed. Since that time,